What's going on, everyone? We are here in the Keystone State.
There's white stuff falling from the sky.
Yeah, first day beanie, first day big jacket. She got her big jacket. Oh, you've already worn yours a couple times though.
I'm cold all the time. Oh, and
Coffee.
second cup of the day.
I'm a little under the weather. No, I don't even think I only finished half of mine today. It's cold. I don't even feel like it. But we're actually here at our customer, a certain town called Lock Haven. So you guys can probably figure out where we're at. And we're actually getting loaded. Hold on. What is
24 hours?
More than probably 9 o'clock. What time is it now?
1.
So we're probably
Almost
getting
2.
probably 30 hours early. Yeah. So
That just gets us 30 hours closer
down the road
to our delivery.
That's it. We're heading to Dallas. Get out of this cold stuff for a little while
But
anyway.
I think it's cold all the way
Not cold.
down.
It ain't cold there like it's cold here. That's for sure.
This is true.
But the other day we had a chance to hang out with one of our friends. The Trucker's Table. Yeah, he had himself a good story. This is one of our stories from the road, and he had a pretty good story to tell about, you know, ELDs and paper logs and the days of outlaws hauling the mail. That's for sure. But well, we'll just get to his little
His story.
yes, his story. It's a good story.
Enjoy it.
We'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Ah.
Alright guys, what's going on? We are back. Another story from the road. Look who we got. The Trucker's Table. He's in our truck, not his truck. We got Mrs. back there. You gotta come say hello. That's what you gotta do.
Oh, hi everyone.
She's back there reading. But Robbie over here's got a story he's gonna tell about. You got all kinds of stories.
Well, I do, and I thought since this week, I'm not sure when the video will be coming out, but I'll go ahead and tell you what's going on this week right now in trucking. Right now, this week in trucking, people are going nuts because their ELDs aren't working.
That's it.
And they're like, oh my God, I got to use paper logs. How do I use paper logs? You know, and I hate paper logs.
I've seen some of them on Facebook talking, and we're spoiled. I ain't never used paper logs. I think I got a paper log up here somewhere if I had to use it. I ain't never done no paper logs, man. We're spoiled.
Yeah.
Us new drivers are spoiled with this and the GPS. I mean, we all spoiled now, but man, shoot. Man.
Yeah. Well, the first company I worked for, if you've ever watched my series, My Trucking Life, Truth, Trucking, and Tribulations,
Yeah.
from the Trucker's Table.
If you haven't, I'll put the link up.
You
can check it out.
You know that I drove for an outlaw company called Charles Patterson Trucking.
Outlaws.
And here's how outlaw they were. He practically gave me almost a case of logbooks. So
If one don't work,
just keep rotating them around so you're always legal. So, and also, if you've watched the last episode I did, episode 5, my uncle was in it, and we talked about me and him running together. And so we were hauling produce out of California to Florida down to Deerfield Beach. We were hauling frozen chicken out. So, and I was running by myself because I could make more money that way. I made 22% of what the truck made. So
was that pretty good money then?
Oh yeah, man, that was great money back then. I was putting about $1,200 a week in the bank for a single guy. That's good money, man. This was back in 1997, 98.
I was gonna say like in the early 90s.
Yeah,
90s.
so
That's pretty good.
a dollar would go a little bit further back then. So I had hauled my chicken out. I picked up a load of strawberries, and I was headed back to Deerfield Beach. Well, whenever you book those loads of produce, they won't let you book a load unless you're a team. So when you call in to get your information and everything, and you're getting your load, you have to tell them that you're a team. So that's what I did. So I'm easing on back, to Deerfield Beach because I don't have to be down there till Monday, so I got plenty of time to get back. And so I stop off in Junction, Texas, just before you get to San Antonio. And back then we didn't have cell phones, so you had to call from a payphone. That's where you made your check calls and everything else. It wasn't no, text it or email it or whatever. None of that. You had to actually call from a payphone. So I stopped at the payphone there in Junction, Texas, and made my check call. And the broker, the agent guy, he goes, "Man, I'm glad you called me." He goes, "They just called us and they said they need those strawberries ASAP. You need to have them there by Sunday morning." Well, this is Saturday morning. I'm in Junction, Texas. Mile marker, I think around 484, something like that. 464, something like that. Well, on I-10, I think it's like, 878 or something like that, right at 880 maybe, 881, something like that.
Down there.
Miles. So I still had over 400 miles just in Texas. Then I got to go all the way across Louisiana, Mississippi. You get the picture, right? All the way down to Deerfield Beach. And I got to be there in 24 hours, 25 hours, something like that. So I told him, I said, "Are you sure? I mean, because y'all told me Monday." And he goes, "Yeah, I mean, why can't y'all make it?" And I was like, "Well, no, we."
They still think you're a team.
Yeah, because he still thinks we're a team. He doesn't realize it's just me. So,
I am the team.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, no big deal. And so I called up the owner of the company, because he's always in the office anyway. And I said, "Hey, Charles," I said, "Man, they want this stuff there tomorrow morning." I said, he goes, "Well, where you at?" I said, "I'm in Junction." He goes, "You'll never make it." I said, "I don't know. I think I can make it." He goes, "You can't make that, man." I said, "No, I can make it." He goes, "I bet you $100 you don't make it." I said, "All right, I'll take that bet." So I'm full of fuel. I grabbed all my snacks, drinks, everything, got in the truck. I hauled butt, man. And back then, the speed limit in Texas was 60 miles an hour during the daytime. So I'm doing like 70, just praying, hoping and praying I don't get pulled over. I'm trying to get in convoys and everything, anything I can do to try to not stick out. Can't wait till I hit that Louisiana line so I can crank it up to about 75 or so and not have to worry about it. So I'm driving. I left Junction, Texas, and I didn't stop until I got to Ocean Springs, Mississippi, exit 50. There used to be a little speedway fuel stop there. They only had like maybe 3 or 4 fuel islands, and but that's where we always stopped and got fuel because it was cheap in Mississippi back then. They'd always tell you stop there and fill it up. So I stopped in Ocean Springs, filled up the truck, emptied out my bladder, and grabbed some more snacks and more drinks and stuff, and got back in the truck, started driving again, and didn't stop again until I got to Deerfield Beach, Florida, there at the Publix Distribution Center. And I got there, I think, around 9:30, 10 a.m. that morning, and they wanted me there by 10. And I think I got there right around 9:30 or 10 that morning. And so I drove straight through 24 hours, a little over 24 hours, about 26 hours straight driving without stopping it, except for one stop. And so I got there, and everything got off the truck, no problems, no issues. And I called Charles and them, the after hours number, and told them, I said, "I made it, I got it delivered and everything, I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'll talk to y'all Monday." So right down the road from Deerfield Beach there at the Publix is a farmer's market there in Pompano Beach. So I drove down there, got the truck parked, and we had these quail comms. They were like a keyboard. So, and it would beep profusely when they were trying to send you a message, And so I took the quail comm, let the window down, stuck it out the window, rolled the window back up, and it's hanging over here out the window, the quail comm. I just got lucky it didn't rain. And I jumped back there in the back and went to sleep because I was driving like a W900 Kenworth Studio Sleeper. Nice truck, man. This thing was nice. Man, I climbed back there, let that couch down to the bed, and I went to sleep. And that was around noon Sunday. I didn't wake up till around 7 a.m. Monday morning. And so that was crazy. Never did get my dadgum $100.
Oh.
But I made it. You could do that back then because we didn't have no ELD beeping at us telling us stop. You just had paper logs, and I just got lucky. I never got pulled in or inspected or anything like that. But I had 2 or 3 logbooks lined up, ready to go. So wherever I was at, I just pull out that one, and that would so I get through and everything.
Whichever one they want to see.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta take all those. What were those energy pills?
Oh yeah, 5-hour energy.
Not 5-hour energy. It was like something like Buzz or some bee thing. Or
yeah, I know what you're talking about. That purple and yellow looking
something
things.
like that.
We had what I took back then when I was running like this by myself was those 357 Magnum
Maybe that's
caffeine pills, and they looked like they had glitter on them. I ain't lying, they looked like they had glitter on them. And I would buy me a bottle of them just about once a week at least, and I just
you had to do it then.
Yeah, I was steady taking those. And
should they murder us now if we use that stuff? They still sell that stuff in the store. You see,
well,
every once in a while.
Yeah, it's over the counter. It's legal to take it. It's just not good for your body, not good for your heart.
I've had a couple of long nights, and I've had to drive, and I've taken like some 5-hour energy. I feel worse after I take that crap, man. An hour later, you feel worse. It's like, oh man, this is gonna be a long night.
Nowadays, the only thing I take is coffee.
That's it, man. Extreme coffee.
Yeah, I have a coffee pot in the truck, so I get up in the morning time, I drink some coffee. If I'm gonna be driving it late at night, I'll brew me a pot of coffee and drink coffee, and that's about it.
That's all we got now. If you don't know, Deerfield Beach, like Pompano Beach, that's like what 50 miles north?
Hop and a skip from Miami.
Yeah, right from Miami. So yeah, it's not like in the Panhandle or something, but you got to go all the way down, you know. So.
Well, to put it in perspective, the Pompano Beach market there, farmers market, I believe is exit 31.
Yep.
So when you're up in Jacksonville, it's like 380, 370 something is the exit number.
I was just in Miami. I almost didn't say I was in Miami a couple days ago. I think we were like we were like South Miami. I mean, we were like 12. I mean, we were down there, so
yeah, I'll be down there in a while.
Yeah, he's going back down.
Be down there Monday.
What are you taking down there?
I don't even know what the product is.
Nice.
Some kind of consumer goods. I'll find out when I pick it up, I reckon.
I took a load of Velcro.
Oh.
3,000 pounds.
Mine's going to be a little bit heavier.
A little bit heavier. I ain't got no 3,000 pounds now. But,
yeah.
Well, shoot, dude. I appreciate you coming over, man. We got to hang out for a little while. Ain't caught with him up in a while. And got to hang out, have some dinner, and just shoot it for a while. So but he's got to get going here shortly. He's got to get over to Charlotte. So he's got to be rolling here soon. You're going to be driving at night again.
Just for an hour.
Only an hour. That ain't too bad. So, yeah. All right. He's got to roll. We got to sleep. So we'll talk to you guys after this. Later.
Bye.
Man, that was a crazy story. Him telling, what was it, like on the west side of Texas all the way to almost Miami? Dude, you can't do that crap now, man.
It takes us 3 days.
They'll throw the book at you, man. But you know there's probably people out there that are doing that crap right now. And,
well, I'm sure.
And they can get away with it.
I'm sure.
You know, I don't know. Maybe someone will probably tell us in the comments, but like the guys that run like the bull haulers and the hogs and all that, you know, do they run paper logs? You know, I don't know, because those guys haul the mail. Someone told me that if you see those guys getting off the road and you know it's bad, you better get off the road. You know, snow
everywhere.
Snow conditions. If they're getting off, you better follow. Because those guys, they run 90 full tilt, man.
All the time.
Crazy. So, thanks for hanging out, Table. We had a good time. We hung out at the TA and where were we? Spartanburg, South Carolina, and had some dinner and got to hang out for the night. And that was good. It's good to hang out with friends on the road. You know, kind of takes your mind off everything else. But you know, like I said before, if there's stories that you guys want to tell, let us know. You know, so we can catch up over the phone, or hey, we have this thing called the interwebs. We can connect that way. So you guys can tell your story, or if we can try to meet up with you, that's even better. So we got to get out of here. We got to get this thing loaded. We got a red light still, which is good because I can't really complain about it because
we're 30 hours
yeah,
early.
we're like so early. It's pathetic. So but we'll be out of here soon. So hey, thanks for watching, guys.
But
oh, we're not done yet.
if you're not subscribed to Table,
Yes.
please subscribe to him. There's also some other little channels out there. I shouldn't say little channels.
They're good, positive channels.
Good, positive channels. Traveling Nomads. Red Monkey. Not Red Monkey. Monkey?
Mockney.
Mockney. Not Red Monkney. Red Monkey Trucking.
Oh, yeah.
There's some really good, positive channels out there. You guys should check them out.
Oh, yeah. Check those guys out. Hopefully we can get one of those two guys on here eventually. That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because we gotta catch up with those guys down the road. So we're all out here. So I know we're causing paths eventually. So we'll definitely catch up with those guys. So are you done?
Yes.
All right, cool, good deal. The truck is shaking.
Shaky,
Shaky, shaky. All right, we'll talk to you guys next time. Later.
Bye.